Hey, it's JC here. JC's Comics and More, your pop culture superstore at 6725 West Central Avenue. That's Toledo, Ohio, 43617, 419-531-6097. Got a couple of boxes here. I got 5 boxes like this here. So we're going to see how quickly we can burn through these two, because that way I don't want to have 5 videos or even 4 videos. See if we can do it in 3 videos. No more than 3 videos this week. We've got Mr. Smith, part of the Weston line, because Chuck, we need to get some work done on Chuck. See if I can maybe get around to doing that this weekend. Get around to doing that, because I don't really think about it until the work actually needs to be done, because it's not something that you dwell on. It's like, wait a second, I need to do this. So move this down, do a little bit of pre-cutting there on that. Previews is out this week. The Marvel previews is out this week. Of course, there are no DC previews any longer. DC only does theirs online, which means just more work for the retailers and for those customers ordering the product also. Okay. See how quickly we can get this taken care of here. Put that there. Zoom in. This stuff taken care of quickly. And this is one of the reasons why I've probably got so many boxes. Also because of this here. This is the Doomsday Clock Part 2 hardcover. Comes with the slipcase. These run $24.99. I do have a few copies of Volume 1 hardcovers available if you haven't got your Volume 1 hardcover yet. So, put those up there. And let's move on to the next item. There's some air in this bag too, box too, which is cool because I've sent out some stuff recently using those air packets. Yeah, it looks like I have a few more, so maybe this entire box was just the Doomsday Clock slipcases. I'm going to pause this quickly so I can get this box out of the way so we can get to this box. Okay, we're back. This box busted open and taken care of. I see Avengers Empire, I see Teen Titans, I see Marvel previews. We'll go to the Marvel previews first. It looks like this one side all might be Marvel previews. This is got X of Swords or 10 of Swords or whatever cleverness they're trying to do. Issue 850 of Amazing Spider-Man. It's amazing. I can swear it's only like issue 30 or 46. Return of the Goblin. Really? You guys are running out of ideas. Return of the Goblin. We got some Alex Ross variant covers on Fantastic Four number 24. Maestro, Dio Keown, Ultraman, Rise of Ultraman. It's a 5-issue series. How many covers are going to be on Amazing Spider-Man 850? There you go. Look at all those covers. What's it, $7.99 at least? Let's see here. $9.99. Silly Rabbit, $9.99. Let's see, we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 covers. So anyone that bitches at DC for all the covers because they got Green Lantern 80th anniversary, they only do like 9 or 10 covers. Marvel absolutely just takes it to the extreme. I don't know if we need, let's say 18 covers, 19 covers, 148 covers, how many ridiculous covers there are. Okay. Let's see, we've got Batman's here. We got Batman number 93. That's here. That's the cover A. And then there's Punch and Judy right there. I mean, Punchline. And let's see. Big issue here. I'm sure people are going to lose their minds with it. There are 1 in 25 variants on issue 93, but Diamond did not get the 1 in 25s yet. I think we will get them next week. But here's that. That's the rest of my 93s. The regular A covers. B covers are somewhere here. Okay, we got more of the Marvel previews. They always box the Marvel previews up in their own special box, but they don't this time. I wonder why not. Very strange. Okay, this is one that's been a long time coming. This is the Marvel Zombies variant on Thor. Thor number 5. Thor's been pretty good thus far. Kind of returning Thor back to his former glory. And certainly very happy about that. Here's one of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 5s that was shorted last week. We have God Killer number 3 from Aftershock. Make sure copies get set aside for some customers there. Rick and Morty, this is the cover B. It's the one-shot Council of Ricks. So make sure a copy of that gets set aside for somebody I have not seen in here in a long time, that I usually will set the Rick and Morty's aside, but I've stopped setting stuff for them aside this week just because I've not seen them in forever. So I don't know if something happened to them or not, but I am no longer holding their books for them. This is 5 weeks now that we've been back and not word one, so I am no longer. I cannot continue to hold comics if people aren't coming in. But here's a Green Lantern. This is the 1940s cover for the 80th anniversary. I know somebody that's going to be in this weekend who's a big Green Lantern fan. He's going to be happy to get his copy. Got Teen Titans number 42. Cover A on Teen Titans number 42. Red Border number 2. Make sure a copy of that gets set aside for one of my weekly regulars. Dead Body Road issue 1. A new image book. Make sure a couple of these copies get set aside for a couple of people I know that would be very interested in these. The same with this Year Zero. This is issue 2, 5-issue miniseries. Make sure a couple of those copies get set aside. Sold out of the first issue. I will sell out of the second issue also. And look, there's another 42 here. So I had 3 copies that were by themselves, and 1 copy is another copy that's all by itself. So I guess we are back to a true normal, the new, or back to the old normal. Star Wars Adventures, Clone Wars Battle Tales. These copies are set aside for the Star Wars people. You know who you are. Here's the Empire Strikes Back, the 40th anniversary. This is the Rogue Leader. This is variant 8 of 36. This is on Bounty Hunters number 3. Again, I'll make sure a couple of those copies get set aside for people that I know will want them. And this is cover. Oh, this is just the one cover. This is issue number 3 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Zenescope. So make sure that gets set aside. Alright, let's move on to the next item here. Let's make some more Turtles issues. See if I can get through this box quickly. And then maybe go grab another box. Gun Ho, issue 5. Cover B. Got that set aside for one of my regulars. Spawn 307. This is a cover C on the Spawn. I know a couple of people are going to want those C covers, so I'm going to set a couple of those aside. Not setting a lot, so you may show up and be out of luck. Here we've got more of those Marvels. So it looks like the rest. Looks like it's all Marvels here. Yep. The rest of the box is all Marvels. Okay. So we'll set those aside. Let's move on to this next issue. And I see the Batman 93's B covers are going to be here as well. Avengers Empire number 0. This is the A cover. We've got that. I did not order many of the Empire. I am not ordering heavily on the Empire miniseries or the crossovers. Too many of these Marvel crossovers tank badly. Here we have cover 93. That is the B cover on Batman 93. We got a lot more B covers. Thankfully, looks like these copies are not damaged like my B covers were on issue 92. 92s were damaged. Aquaman number 60. This is the B cover on Aquaman number 60. Got a couple copies of that. Iron Man 2020 number 4. This is the A cover for this series here. I think there's only one issue left to go. We all want 2020 to come to an end. Okay. This is a story variant on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 50. I know somebody is going to be very, very happy to get his Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And has a great fold out. I'd like to show you the fold out, but I don't want to spoil it. Here is the retailer's variant for Turtles Zenescope number 3. Again, somebody that's getting the Power Rangers 50 is going to be very happy for that. Dr. Tomorrow, issue 3, cover A. That's it right there. Ash and Thorn number 1 from Ahoy. Goes to a customer who pre-ordered it. Sleeping Beauties. This, I believe, this is a retailer incentive on Sleeping Beauties number 1 by Stephen King and Owen King. If you're interested, you have to check with us. And same with this here. This is a 1 in 25 variant on Thor number 5. I'm going to pause the camera now so I can grab my next box. Okay. Get this box. Like I said, I've got 3 more boxes. One is a much lighter box. So I'm going to do that with the next video. It's another heavier box. Hopefully we can burn through this one and only have 2 videos as opposed to 3 videos. We got some air. We got some previews. Previews for people that need previews. I only order enough previews for people that that pre-order. I no longer eat copies of previews. Okay, I see we got something here. See, there's something here from Robert Kirkman. There's a poster here for a new Robert Kirkman series. I don't know if we can take a look. Owen Johnson discovers what he could become. New monthly series, Prelude, issue 1. Ah, yes. This is Firepower. I did not order very many of those Firepower graphic novels, so you may show up and be out of luck. We've got this Hulk print by Ron Lim that we're going to be giving out tomorrow while quantities last. Batman versus the Joker, this time it's War. Yes. If I can only get some more of those, that would be nice. Okay, I see Sonic. I see Shazam. I think that's, yep, that's a reorder of Shazam. Captain Marvel. Here we have Once and Future number 8. Make sure a copy of that gets set aside. This Shazam 12 is a reorder. We've got Sonic number 28. Copy gets set aside for one of my pulls. Got Justice League Dark. This is the A cover of Justice League Dark. I think regular Justice League is in here someplace too. Joe Hill, Hill House Comics. Plunge number 4. That's the B cover on Plunge number 4. Angel and Spike, number 11. We've got that right there. I've set one aside for one of my customers. Actually, yeah, one of my customers. I am cutting my orders back on that because, again, there's somebody I've not seen since the lockdown is lifted. They get Angel also and Buffy, and I am cutting those orders back. Here's Ludocrats, number 2. This is cover B. This should have been out last week. Savage Bastards, number 3. Here we have That Texas Blood. This is number 1, cover B. Didn't order very many of those. Here's the action figure variant for Empire. I'm sure Mr. Fantastic is thrilled in that picture. Okay, more Justice League Dark, number 23s. And here's Green Lantern. This is this is David Finch cover. This is the 1980s. Guy Gardner. Bo Smith would probably be very happy to see you buy a copy of that. All right, let's move over to the next side. I see Batman Beyond. I see Batgirl. I see Red Hood Outlaw. Here's Batman Beyond cover A. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 105. This is the A cover on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 5. Make sure a couple copies of those get set aside for a couple of my Turtle fans. Nomen Omen number 6. Cover B. Let's cover B on that. And again, I appreciate Image putting the our comeback would be bigger, but could you put it a little bit bigger? I'm not even sure if you could even read it here. It's very small. A snail would have trouble reading it. You would need the Hubble microscope to be able to read that thing properly. Iron Man 2020 number 4. This is the Ron Lim cover. Yes, I wish 2020 was over with. This is Die number 11. the A cover on die number 11. Make sure that gets set aside. Here is the 1990s cover with Kyle. And again, I know somebody that's going to want a copy of that, so I'm going to make sure I set a copy of that. I did not buy very many of the Green Lantern 80th anniversary covers. Green Lantern sells okay, but not great. But I did not want to eat copies of that book. Monsters number 28, set aside for a customer. And again, don't want to eat copies. So if you're somebody that wanted to buy a complete set, I would suggest getting in here at 11 tomorrow. Red Hood Outlaw number 46. And that's the A cover. A couple more of the Red Hood covers. Here is the B cover to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 105. Takeoff on the AC/DC Highway to Hell cover. Pretty cool. Highway to Hell with the Turtles. Grimm's Fairy Tales Annual, 2020 Annual. Cover A. I'd set aside Sandman Universe, John Constantine Hellblazer number 7. Make sure copies of that get set aside for those who want that. Spawn number 307. The B cover, I'm going to set a couple of copies of that aside for a couple of people. Bleed Them Dry from Vault. This is cover B. That's going to be going out. The cover A, when I find it, will be going to someone else. Be going to the person that usually gets those. Rescue 2020. Issue 2, the variant. Got to see her face. You got to see her face. How she stuffed that hair in there. You don't need to see their faces. You got a helmet on. This is cover B of Sonic 28. Here's Batgirl, issue 46. Cover A of Batgirl 46. That's my only cover, I believe, of Batgirl number 46, cover A. Here we have Sex Criminals number, I think this is, I guess it's number 29. Or is it? Yeah, it must be number 29. But that's set aside for a customer. Outer Darkness Chew number 3. Cover A. Make sure that gets set aside for a customer. The Low Woods number 5. Cover B on the Low Woods number 5. Here's the regular, this is the A cover, the regular cover on Green Lantern, the 80th anniversary. 10 all new tales. Okay, let's get this other side taken care of. We're going to start off with the B cover on Batgirl, number 46. It's not a bad cover, except Barbara looks too much like a little girl. She's not a little girl. So that cover there, she's got the body of a woman and she's got a little girl's face. Something's wrong with that. That's just that artist there. So the editor should have told him, make her look a little bit older. Wicked Things number 2 from Boom Studios. That's for a customer. Mercy. This is Mercy 3. This is cover B on Mercy. Make sure that copy gets set aside for one of my customers. Transformers versus the Terminator. This is issue 2, cover B. Make sure those copies get set aside for the Terminator fans. This is the variant cover. I believe this is the variant cover on Tarot Witch of the Black Rose 122. Rick and Morty Council of Ricks. This is the A cover on Rick and Morty Council of Ricks. This is the B cover on Batman Beyond number 44. This is the wraparound chromium cover for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 50. Let's see if we can hold it this way so you can see a little bit better. There you go. There's your Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 50. The chromium cover. Those are for customers. Teen Titans number 42. That is the B cover on Teen Titans 42. The only copy I ordered. Rogue Planet, issue 2 from Oni. That's for a customer. Again, if anyone's interested in some of these that you see I'm only ordering one of, you have to let me know. These are small press companies. I am not taking any risk on these. Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty's number 1. This is the A cover by Stephen King and Owen King. Set those aside. I did not order many of those. A lot of risk ordering comic books. I'm eating too many comics, so I'm cutting my orders back, especially after the whole virus. There's people I still haven't seen back in here. Don't know if I'll see them again. They may have just stopped buying comics, but I've got to cut my orders back, no longer include them. Here's Unsacred number 6. This is the 1 in 10 variant. My Zenescope collector gets that. Here's the Shop Steward. He's the only one that gets these. Again, I don't order any extra copies than what I have to these days. Issue 17 of Midwest, the only copy I order. Here is White Widow number 4. This, I believe, is the A cover, sparkly cover. I did order a few of these, but I did not order a lot of them. So if you decide to take your chance next week, you may be out of luck. This is the variant cover on Iron Man 2020 number 4. Here is Immortal Hulk. Here's the Alex Ross, the great Alex Ross cover of the leader, or what they call him now, the thinking man. Got to change everything. Got to erase our history, right? Can't call him the leader anymore. And just a few more comics in here for this box. Okay. More copies of Immortal Hulk 34. Here's Aquaman 60. This is the A cover on Aquaman number 60. As always, if you do like these videos, be sure to, first off, be sure to subscribe. We're all over 1,000. I'd like to thank everybody for subscribing. But subscribe, like the channel, because it all helps the channels. And then be sure to share and hit the bell for notifications. Cover D on Grimm's Fairy Tales 2020 annual. Cover D. So it almost could be called the Double D annual, because this is cover D, and I know somebody's been waiting for me to say that. So here you go. There you go. There's your D's for you. Here is the Green Lantern. This is the blank variant, obviously the green blank. Again, did not order many of those, so if you're interested, don't hesitate. This is the 1 in 25 Star Wars Bounty Hunter. And I think this might be a Michael Golden cover. Well, we don't really have time. This is cover D on Spawn 307. This copy is damaged. This copy is not damaged. So, again, as always, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. One more video to go. And have a great New Comics Wednesday. Be sure to thank your comics retailer and spend an extra $5 or $10. He can certainly use it. I know I can. I got way too many people with way too much stuff still on hold here. Thanks again. I appreciate it.